Okay, Pisces, we finally made it. This is going to be part one of your January 2022 money reading. Feel free to like, share, follow, comment, subscribe as always. Spirit of gratitude, joy, love, and light. Highest possible messages for Pisces, January 2022 money. Keep in mind, money is not just actual dollars or crypto or NFTs. It's anything of value, worth. Could be intangible qualities or attributes. Could be quality time, could be laughter, could be joy, whatever you give value to. It can also be work, finance, career, relationships, your social network, okay? Feel free to apply this accordingly. Okay, why is this Nine of Wands here in the upright? You feel as though you're upholding some sort of institution. And you feel like the very institution that you were upholding has learned the error in their own ways or has seen some sort of a new day. And that could even be causing for resentment within you, because you're left with the kind of certain factors of instability is what I'm getting here with the King of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, having kind of dug your own well, planted your own money tree, and you will get rewarded. There will be success. I mean, maybe you feel as though there is still this kind of subconscious injustice, but that could just also be because you're going through some sort of a rebirth, Pisces, with the Death card in reverse. And you yourself, it's amazing because in upholding certain prescripts of a standard or philosophy or spiritual institution or lifestyle or way of being, you have developed around that core your own kind of how-tos and ways of doing things ethically, and your own kind of refinement and understanding of what it is that you're willing to do for money. In part because you've learned from others' failures, from others' self-limiting approaches and ideologies. Could be generationally as well. And so there is this knack for you still upholding something from the past as related to your core traditional values, and maybe you feeling like you're up against the greater populace for the sake of the greater good. The best advice here would be to not expect anything from anybody, not worry people. I'm getting this kind of visual of you kind of swerving in and out of traffic of people, because it's almost as if people can only kind of distract you from what you're supposed to be doing. January 2022 in relations to your own personal understanding and worth and value. Okay? You are seeking ways to weave around obstacles and that which you're meant to go through. That too, you are doing so accordingly. Okay, but it's not at the behest of you adding more problems onto your own plate for yourself. Okay? What's the connection between this enlightenment? And it's not that the source of your kind of core ideologies have undergone their own personal renaissance or enlightenment or new way of looking at things, but it could be that you're still trying to hold them to task or standard, or you're trying to remind them where you come from, which is from them. Okay, whether it be certain figures in your life, certain parental figures, and that too is important to you in regards to trade of value and making sure that you're on the same page, and you're having more of a voice for yourself, and you're no longer taking this kind of like backseat approach, because I'm getting that money is not just tied into this kind of like selfish endeavor. I think that there's a standard or a level of comfort that you want to achieve, but there's also a way in which you want to go about that. Now, I got the Six of Swords twice for you. This does speak to travel and relocation and all that good stuff. Okay, Six of Swords twice in the upright. On your travels. It doesn't have to be relocation. It could be vacation. It could just be there's a lot of travel involved for work. Like I myself, I do food deliveries, so there's a lot of travel where I'm just traveling around the city. It could be a part of your money tree, how you earn an income. But like I said, there's an emphasis on holding this kind of certain ethic. And so this this transaction becomes more than just, oh, I'm bringing food to people or something. It's, something deeper and more energetically aligned and inclined, which I think brings meaning and purpose to you in how you go about, whatever it is that you do for work or money. People might be looking at you as some sort of spiritual figure and or somebody that has realized something when it comes to being kind to yourself and to all sentient beings as much as you humanly possibly can. It's built into the core and the fabric of who you're wanting to become. And if this has no resonancy, then this reading behooves that you look at your principles, you look at your constitutions, you look at your morals, you look at your values behind worth, and you raise the bar continuously and perpetually, because you're not only raising the bar for yourself, you're raising the bar for others. And that standard has meaning and reason and purpose in a world that ever more seemingly would lack meaning or reason or purpose. And so what you're doing is not just generating dollars and cents of value, but you are highlighting the energies that are conducive to more of a Ten of Cups line of financial success, as well as a Ten of Pentacles. To the extent that no one could pull a brick out from under you, no one could collapse your foundation. Everything you're doing and you've done and you're working towards is from the kind of ground up. No stone has been left unturned. And so because of that, you don't have to worry. You don't have to question. You don't have to doubt. Okay? You're not even concerned about what others are thinking of you. You're not concerned with any other judgments. You're not concerned with anything like that, because you know who you are. You know what you're about. You know who you're not. And that's your thoughts and your feelings and the worst of you. And you know what you represent and what you want and what you need and what you're willing to do, and the fact that you're not willing to compromise or sacrifice your morality, your ethics, your virtues, and your values. Okay? Now, don't get me wrong, you're going to be tempted just like any other man, any other woman, or in between, non-gender specific, but you know better. It's like passing a donut table and you're like, I know not even to go over there. Don't even go over there, is what I'm getting, Pisces. Okay, so that's part one. I'm going to start part two right now. For any other extracurricular messages, guys, feel free to like, share, follow, subscribe. I appreciate your patronage. I appreciate your viewership. I appreciate you sharing these readings and this content with others. Wish you a happy, healthy new year. Hope you had a great holidays. And jump over to part two on the Patreon, link below. See you guys. Love you. Peace.